Popping wine bottles, fireworks, and counting down the last few seconds are popular ways people celebrate the New Year. But as the old year comes to a close, New Year traditions in some countries are stranger than others. Let's take a look at 10 strange ways people celebrate the New Year. Japan 108 rings. At midnight, Buddhist temples all over Japan ring their bells 108 times to push out the 108 evil passions all humans have according to Buddhism. Japanese believe that Joya no Kane, the ringing of the bells, will clean the wrongs of the past year. Traditionally, people ring 107 bells last day of the year and the 108th in the new year. Many people eat buckwheat noodles called toshikoshi soba on New Year's Eve, which is a symbol of having a long life. Spain, 12 grapes of luck. In Spain and some Latin American countries, one New Year's tradition is to eat 12 grapes, one for each month of the coming year, to have luck and prosperity. Sounds easy? Here's the challenge. You need to eat one grape every time the bell rings at midnight. The common way is to take a bite, then swallow the grape half whole. A glass of wine afterward might help to flush it all down. The tradition goes way back to 1909 when vine growers in Alicante came up with this idea in order to sell more grapes after a good harvest. Idaho, potato drop. With less tradition but more high-tech, the people of downtown Boise welcome the new year by dropping a giant potato from the sky. More than 40,000 people turn up to see 400-pound glow-tato with lines glowing inside it. Other weird things that are dropped to welcome the new year include a possum in Brasstown, North Carolina, a 200-pound local marshmallow candy Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, a drag queen in Key West, Florida, and a giant fish called Willie the Walleye in Port Clinton, Ohio. Mexico, wear colorful undies. In Latin American countries like Mexico, Bolivia, and Brazil, the color of your panties will say what kind of year you have, so choose carefully. Tradition has it that red will bring love and romance, and yellow leads to wealth and success. White stands for peace and harmony, while green is for well-being and nature. In Turkey, red panties are also handed out as gifts for good luck and the promise of a good new year. Denmark, break a plate. A Danish New Year's Eve tradition is to throw plates and dishes against friends and neighbors' front doors. It's a bit of a contest to see who has the bigger pile of broken dishes the next morning. The bigger the pile, the more friends and good luck you have in the coming year. In cities, though, it's a dying tradition, but still fun for those who follow it. Another custom in Denmark is the jumping off chairs at midnight, symbolizing the leap into the new year when the clock strikes 12. Ecuador, scarecrow burning. In Ecuador, people build scarecrow-like dolls of politicians, pop stars, and other famous figures to set them on fire. It is like burning the old year and to destroy all the bad things from the last year and clean the way for the new. The scarecrows are made from old clothes stuffed with newspaper or sawdust, and a mask is placed at the end. Philippines, round food, round clothes, round everything. In the Philippines, the start of the new year is all about the money. The locals believe that putting round things around them will bring money or fortune. As a result, clothes with a polka dots are worn and round food is eaten. To really keep the luck, coins are kept in pockets and continuously jangled, believed to keep the money flowing. Scotland, first footing. In old Scottish stories, the first foot is the first person crossing the door after midnight. A tall, dark-haired man with gifts like coins, coal, bread, salt, and whiskey is thought to bring the best luck for the house. The tradition probably dates back to the Viking days when big blonde strangers holding axes and swords at the door meant trouble, and in some places today, first footing by a fair-haired male is still seen as unlucky. Italy, tossing furniture. Out with the old is the motto in Naples, where people toss everything from toasters to fridges off their balconies. Getting rid of old possessions is a symbol for a fresh start in a new year. To prevent hurting anyone, most locals just throw small and soft objects, though it's still a good idea to watch your head should you travel to Naples. Romania, animal spirits. Romania is a country with long traditions. Especially in the countryside, New Year's Eve celebrations include mass dances and ceremonies about death and rebirth. Dancers dress up in furs and wooden masks like goats, horses, or bears, then dance from house to house to keep evil spirits away. The dance of the bear is the most popular. According to ancient tales, if a bear enters somebody's house, it brings prosperity, health, and good fortune.